Hey guys, welcome back to the Northern Lights SMP. So, we've got a lot to get done, and not a lot of time to do it, as myself and Callie, are planning to go visit family in the next couple of days. And so we are going to be missing a little bit of time to get work done on the server. So, for this week, we want to try and meet up with Frogger and get a terminal building built up. Hopefully we'll be able to do that around the work schedule. We will have to see. As well, we want to try and get more work done on the redstone counter and maybe get to work on a bit of terraforming around the airport as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so we are here from the Northern Lights server. And while we've been away, Frogger and Callie have started work on Frogger's end of our villager deal of building up our terminal building, and I haven't actually seen it yet outside of a couple of pictures that they've sent. And that's it over there. So we'll need to meet up with them. It's definitely better in person so far than it is in the pictures that I saw. I don't even mind the orange quite so much. So Frogger, I was just talking to the audience about how you and Callie have been putting in a bit of work while I was away in the last couple days for me for the other part of our IOU from where I dropped you off of the villagers. So yeah, here we are.
Yeah, here we are with an attempt at modern that, well, I can't stop seeing a face from above the door.
The blue with the orange middle with the big mouth?
Yeah, with the big cheesy grin.
Yep, that's fair. That's completely fair. I don't know how you get rid of that one.
You don't do that. That's how you get rid of it. You don't make it look like two eyes and a cheesy mouth, I believe. I had a design and I sent it to you. I also built it up, and I couldn't get behind the idea, and so I spent a bit of time researching modern in Minecraft.
Yep.
And this is my interpretation of modern in Minecraft, but it is quite blocky, right?
Yeah, that would be my biggest thing. Standing just straight at the build and looking forward, it feels very square, and I don't know how much I really like it, to be on.
Yeah, that's fine.
But coming at it from an angle, like standing over here and looking towards the build, now that I can't unsee the face, it looks awful, but if you can ignore that again for a minute, the shape is good, but it doesn't look as square from this angle, and I think that's the biggest thing. At
least it looks like two faces now, because before, when the roof wasn't complete, it looked like angry eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the one part I'm still really unsure of is the center piece here. And I think maybe we can find a way just to add in an additional door out, maybe. But I think I need to just sit on it a little bit and kind of live around it.
Definitely. Well, as with all my builds, they come with a "if you don't like it, I'll help you tear it down" guarantee.
Perfect.
So we can, when you figure out what it is you want or what it is you don't like about this, then we can come back in and try and get you something that you want.
Hey everybody, it has been a little bit since I have been able to record. Myself and Callie actually took a couple days to visit family, and we got sick, and you can probably actually still hear it in my voice. So we've actually missed about a couple weeks of being able to work on any project, but it's good to be back. As you probably saw in that last clip, we tore down what Frocker built here at our base. He did fulfill his part of our deal, I guess, with dropping villagers off, in that he would help to design the terminal. Unfortunately, what him and Callie had built up here, it was really nice, but it was too modern for what we were going for at our base. As well, it was actually a little too close to the runway, so even if we kept it, we would have had to shift it over by like 10 blocks. Rocker helped us a bit again yesterday, as well as Callie, to get this general shape and this build built up, and so far I am really enjoying it. So I do have to go around and get more of these quartz bricks and texture through all of the walls all around. And as well, we need to still do a little bit of work on the inside here to put a roof across, fill in the sides there, here, and put a roof across this area here. And I'm gonna try and get progress out to put in a little rooftop garden, same as was in the other terminal. So that is the main project we have to try and get finished this week as well. We are so close in getting this thing built up. We need to do a bit of redstone mining. I did go around and scour through all of my chests again, and I did manage to find a couple other redstone ore that I missed before. As well, Frocker has dropped off a little bit more. Callie, unfortunately, went to collect some for us and got creeper bombed and lost the few hours that she had put in, lost all of the redstone she had gathered. So, I mean, we thank her for trying to get that for us, and yeah, we feel bad that she did lose her stuff. But she has it all back now, and we're able to keep moving. So we do have one more layer of this thing to build up. I've got most of it put in place. We need to craft a bunch more repeaters. And that's the last thing in this layer. And then we need to get the wool and actually put in our cables down. Yeah. Then we need to build one more layer of this thing up and get those cables run as well. And we need to run that all the way over to the other light. And this project will be complete for getting our runway lights in. And then the last thing that we need to do around our area is get our runway changed out to asphalt, as well as our aprons put in over by the terminal building, maybe like the parking lot in front, but primarily the aprons and the runway is our goal there. So guys, we've been doing a thing. As you see over there behind us, we've got a decent amount of the redstone finished. We're dropping our cables down to go underground so that we can run those to the lights, but that's not what we're here to talk about. That's what we're going to finish next. If you haven't guessed, we're here in front of the terminal building, and at least on the outside, it's done. So huge shout out again to Frogger and Callie who have come to help me with this project. This place is coming along quite nicely, and I am super happy with it. I really like how it turned out at the front as well. I think we will still add in a couple of windows, and we need to add in like a walkway, and then we still need to add in like parking or a drive area here, as well as all of the taxiways and aprons, and change out the runway surface on the other side. So on top of getting that building done, we liked the idea that Frogger had done on the other terminal that he had built up here. with a little like relaxing garden and seating and viewing platform. So we had him come by and he helped us build out this nice seating area where you can, yeah, sit and look out over the airport. This is meant to be like a information stand about what you're viewing. And he also built up this wonderful little relaxing Zen garden that you can kind of take a walk through while you're waiting for your flight. And yeah, I am super, super happy with how this turned out. So the next project that we really do want to finish is to get the rest of the inside of the terminal built up and get our villagers moved before we continue on with the redstone and changing out the runway and the taxiways. And we're actually going to stream for the first time now very shortly. And so we might do a bit of the terminal as well as work on the redstone, or it might just be resource gathering because we'll need that for both projects. So yeah, in the future, you guys will be able to catch me on Twitch. I will have the link in my description down below. You can find me over there as MiniWheatsMC, and over there we'll be doing more than just Minecraft content. We'll be streaming other games as well. So yeah, if you're interested in that or think you might be, feel free to come over and check out the channel. So guys, we are back after our live stream, and it went really well. Really enjoyed that, and we'll definitely be doing more and playing a few other games. So as you can see, we have a few windows built up. We worked out how to better do our overhang, and we added in some pillars. As well, we got our entire flooring put in here in the terminal, as well as our 2 walls put in on either side. But we still need the roof, and so that's what we're going to do now. So my current thought is if we take deep slate, just regular deep slate, and we go along and we do kind of what we did with the floor, give it a back and forth kind of pattern. And then we come in with some end rods. We can kind of make this look like a higher ceiling than it is. And in a lot of these style of buildings, the metal rafters are still exposed. And so it'll kind of give that feel without actually having to go around and put in rafters. So we have this roof put in, and I'm not fully sure it does what we were planning, but it does work. And once we get the emeralds put in, the place will be lit and it will be safe for villagers, which is the whole point, is just to get a safe place for our villagers for kind of the trading hall, because that's what this is, and get them out of the basement over there. Now, unfortunately, I've run out of supplies. We need 2 more dripstone to put in over there, and we need a bunch more quartz again in order to actually get the walls put in. And then we'll do the detailing once we get our villagers put in how we want them. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to end the video here because of all the time that we had sick. Unfortunately, we did not get a lot of time to work on things this week, and if I want to get this video out to you, then you need to clue things off. So yeah, we will be probably back here again next week, just trying to get things clued off. And yeah, we're really close to getting these 3 projects finished. And yeah, maybe let me know in the comments what you guys think would make a good asphalt pattern for our runway. I'm thinking kind of a darker gray. I don't want it to be like pitch black because I'd like to throw in a couple of like coal blocks as like rubber marks from like the touchdown areas for the aircraft. So yeah, if you have any ideas for what could be good for that, let me know. And other than that, you guys know the drill. Like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.